Your phone's gonna die, buddy.
No.
Why are you still playing that? Just save and quit. We're doing this.
I have to win, Jake. I'm kidding. Just start.
The only way you can win is by not playing. Take it from a gotcha game player. The only way you can win is to uninstall.
Josh was playing Game Dev Tycoon.
On my phone.
And when I turned off the PS4 and we took a break for a little bit, when it came back, it started us back in the cave where we parked the boat.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, since we already have to drive back over, I might as well stop and get the treasure I didn't spend time on previously.
This one?
This one.
What is it?
A Kawada Mundi again? No, I'm just a general Panamanian pendant.
I think it is a Kawada Mundi. Look at it.
What is in it? Is that a?
Yeah,
is
that looks like a
leg?
human foot, or at least someone's foot.
Rar.
I don't know if it's human because it kind of had like a bionicle like little pop socket, you know?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Who knows? Maybe throughout the rest of the game, the other treasures will be able to put it back together. Maybe it's like one of those, you know, like a restaurant toy where you get the toy, but it comes with a little piece of another toy, and you have to get all of the toys.
I'm honestly a little bit amazed that I got through three Uncharted games, and last episode was the first time I've talked about Johnny Thunder at all.
Yeah, honestly.
Johnny Thunder being one of the Lego themes
best.
from the 90s, early 2000s alongside. I was disappointed that it never got its own video game, like Alpha Team, Rock Raiders,
They
Lego
all
Island
got their own video games, even though they were probably less popular, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this fella you're mentioning.
Johnny Thunder is
What?
an Australian version of Indiana Jones. He ran around with Pippin Reed, who was a photojournalist, much like Elena Fisher.
And Professor Kilroy.
Professor Kilroy, who was an older British. His design was very similar to
Henry Jones Sr.
Yeah, the Henry Jones Sr.
You said Johnny Lightning's his name?
Johnny Thunder.
Johnny Thunder, sorry.
Yeah, like you know, because it always
Johnny Lightning.
It always comes
after
the lightning.
Yeah, I don't recognize this fella. Oh well.
Do you guys know about the Thunder thing?
What?
Johnny Thunder did appear in Lego Island 2: The Brickster's Revenge. There was one of the because you went to other themed lands in Lego Island 2. You went to an island that was themed after the Knight's Kingdom. Or no, I think it was just
Knight's Kingdom wasn't a thing.
Knight's Kingdom was
yeah.
later. Just the king, that's like the general kingdom line, which is medieval, knights and stuff. And then also one themed after the Adventurers line. The next medieval theme, which was Knight's Kingdom, had a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah.
And a bunch of these themes have like flash games on the Lego website and stuff, but only a few were blessed with actual proper retail game releases. Lego Island got 3 main releases with like different versions on GBA and stuff like that, and Game Boy Color. Whatchamacallit, Lego Harry Potter got 2 games. They're both part of like kind of the Creator sub-series, because there was Lego Creator, then there was Lego Creator Harry Potter, and Lego Creator Chamber of Secrets.
And then there was Legoland.
Chamber of Secrets one was apparently notoriously extremely hard to find and also notoriously terrible.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely abysmal. I went and looked up footage of it a couple years, Joshua.
Yeah?
It's clown shoes.
Really?
It looks like an alpha build of a prototype.
Ooh.
It's embarrassing.
I mean, regular
it's only
Harry Potter
kids, they're
Creator was
stupid.
already kind of crap, so that's
yeah,
kinda
Lego Creator Harry Potter was also not the best in the world. I don't know who made those. The best Russians that they could find, just like the CDI games. Oh, I gotta do a boost, I guess.
Sam.
You could climb that.
Oh, no. No, you do the honors. I insist. Come on. Okay.
Okay, Sam, I appreciate that you're trying to do a little make it up to me and
But you're
make
still
me
a
have fun on the
douchebag.
pirate adventure here. But I assure you,
You've still ruined my life.
What are we looking at?
I assure you, Sam, I am not going to start having fun at any point during this.
You can't make me.
There.
That's ominous.
So, big skull-shaped island, what? Big island. No skull. It's gotta be it. Libertalia.
That's optimistic considering everything.
You know, it is just us here. You're allowed to feel just a little bit of excitement over this.
Well, I'll get excited when we get Alcazar's noose off your neck. Come on.
Okay.
What?
I said okay.
No. Your okays are never just okay. It usually means the opposite of okay.
Bad.
Bad
Race?
guys.
Who the hell else? Shit.
Oh no, lightning. Scary noises.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I remember this shot.
When? Where? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think it was from a different game.
They do get us through it pretty quick. We don't replay it. Just a quick little montage, and we're out of it.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't even hate the climbing back up the train bit in 2 where you get back there in real time, especially because you get different commentary from Nate where he's reflecting on what's
just gone down.
Yeah, since we can actually know what's happening more. But that sequence is longer and a bit more involved, so it's nice that
it's like I don't
jump
mind skipping past it.
It was a cool sequence, but we can always replay the game to see it again.
No, stomach, stop making noises. You're content. I just fed you. I just gave you water. What else do you want from me?
So
Your soul.
in the first game, we were looking at concept art. I talked about there was stuff of a shipwreck and like on a beach level that none of that existed in the first game. But I said there's something in a later
Look,
game
it's
that
that
looks a
evil
bit
mountain
like this.
from Zelda.
Except it's raining this time. The concept before was sunny, right?
Yeah, I also didn't mention during the filming of 3, but in the concept art for 1, the pirates have a hijacked cruise ship off in the distance in one of the pieces of concept art.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah! Welcome to Pirate Island,
I thought I saw
lads.
shiny over there, but I think it was just lighting volumes.
Yikes. Ow. Oof.
Ouchie.
Please.
My life sucks. Can't wait to find Sam and wring his little chicken neck. It's all his fault that I'm here.
I don't know. I think Nathan is well aware of the choices that he's made along the way that allowed this to happen.
It's all your fault.
I'm just saying. I don't think. Look, I'm not saying that Sam is blameless or whatever, but I don't think that Nate is going to be going. It's all Obi-Wan's fault.
Not yet, anyway. He's jealous.
Sam's jealous.
Sam, are you there?
He wants Elena for himself.
No, Elena's jealous that I got to go on this sick trip. It's all because she didn't give me a fair shot at beating her in Crash Bandicoot.
She modded the
I wanted
system.
that rematch.
Thank God our
I never had a chance.
I watched an LP afterwards. I know there's supposed to be an extra life there.
Everything's gone.
I wouldn't be surprised if Nate.
Maybe Sam took it.
I like that.
I could see Nate looking up a freaking YouTube video, like I'm being like Crash Bandicoot. How to get high score on first level.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like he's like,
Right, Sam.
Wait a second.
It would take you'd see the search results and it would not be Crash. Crash Bandicoot would have been an autofill. He would have been typing like Orange Fox.
yeah. Orange Fox with jumping on fruit.
Orange
Crest Bandicoot.
Crest Bandicoot.
Jesus.
It's not looking so great.
Okay. I'm all right.
You got your rope at
I'm all
least.
right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, this... I was gonna say, oh.
No, it's just his knees.
Shit.
Back then he could get by with just
The skin knees.
Just push through it.
What does that mean, Cloud Ghost?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. That scene made more sense when you could just like infer that it was a different voice in his head.
Oh, well, the bit in... Well, I mean, the bit
Well, no,
in...
it makes sense that it's him.
No, the bit in Final Fantasy VII Remake doesn't not make sense.
Yeah,
it's just a bit
weird.
different. It's I don't know, you could argue it's a clearer presentation, and things will get clarified later on as to exactly what's happening.
When Cloud fights his inner self, his shadow, and awakens his persona.
Persona?
Persona.
Porqué?
Why is he awakening his persona?
Vincent basically has...
Because Joker's pinned down in Mementos and is all out of SP.
But you can save him.
Yeah.
Vincent basically has to do that in
It's above you, Jacob.
in Advent Children, not Advent Children, in Dirge of Cerberus. Ow.
He gets to go to Mementos.
No, he gets to battle his inner self to unlock his persona.
Oh.
So one of Vincent's abilities in Dirge of Cerberus is that he can do his like form changes, like his limit breaks,
Yes.
right? The problem is he only has one.
Oh.
He had like 4 neat, form changes in Final Fantasy VII Original.
Well, here's the thing: is he got to fill them out in Final Fantasy VII. And he's like, I don't like these other ones. I just like this one.
I'm guessing it's the first one though.
It's the first one. At the very ending of the game,
You're
at the
right, Nate.
very ending of the game, he can get the second one. What am I supposed to do here?
Hint.
I'm doing that.
You don't jump for it. You have to.
I did that first!
No, you didn't.
I did!
You failed.
No,
Oh
Nate.
my god, Nate. Nate! Ow! That would hurt. So I'm guessing this is the sequence of the game where you don't have full control of like his climbing and stuff. Like you have full control, but he's just not doing it.
Now Nathan Drake has
He just
reached
doesn't go quite as
lowest
fast.
point.
I could have gone faster if I'd mashed X through stuff and just flung him around. But especially since the animations are a lot smoother in this, and this game is trying to be a bit more grounded,
you
I
are
like going
finally
slower.
awake.
I like
you
going a
are
bit
trying
slower
to
for
cross the
flavor.
border into Libertalia, correct? You got caught like us, and that thief over there. Henry Avery, we call him.
I'm no thief. I'm just a little boy. No, please don't shoot me in the back with an arrow when I run
And
away.
Henry Avery has a monster face because he's 300 years old at this point.
A ghoul.
He is a ghoul.
Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Yes. Sic Parvis Magna.
I feel like you could just go SOS and you know, he would get it.
S-I-M-P. What does that mean?
What does that mean, Sam?
Crap.
He made his way very close to that. Why did he go straight for the evil rock?
I mean, come on,
Yeah,
man.
that thing is super evil.
More than likely, he just washed up ashore over there. And we blacked out for a little bit. Storm's kind of blown over now.
I bet his clothes feel real good right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad sensations in this bitch of an earth, but wet clothing is like up there for me.
I think wet bread is worse.
That was what they were talking about in the last bit. Was he was saying, you know, oh man, I always forget to bring extra socks, and Nate goes, wet socks will keep you cool. Come on, which is both like I guess a bit of advice being offered, and also like shut the hell up, Sam. Literally shut up. No complaining allowed at this point.
Wet socks that's on up there. Bad wet clothing.
I wouldn't be surprised if Nate, before he reaches Sam, is going to grow a sadness beard.
Oh my
I feel like
gosh.
that would be thematically.
Is there
appropriate.
enough time?
He has time. Look, he's across the entire island. That's at least like 5 miles.
Listen, it's if he's stressed enough, it'll age him faster. There's a character in Hunter x Hunter where there's like
Come on, Willie, Hunter. My best thing about COVID being over is that hopefully Willie versus Hunter x Hunter will continue.
oh man, I hope.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
But no, I was gonna say there's a character that like later in the show where it's like he's a cool looking dude, and it's like in the course of a few hours of experiencing some like super terrifying things, like it's just his hair starts like turning white and falling out, and like by the end of a few episodes he just looks miserable. It's like that was just a stylistic choice, but it always stuck with me because like that's just that boy had it real
We can't
bad.
change it, but we can diminish the effects of it.
Or it could be like a certain lad in JoJo's that when he starts getting down and stressed out, his fingernails start growing real bad.
They like twist around.
I don't think it ever gets that bad.
Okay.
It's just you just see it like it starts to grow in like a few centimeters.
So I've seen some people talk a little bit about. I guess. Oh, hold on. I was going to say something. I shouldn't even say I've seen people talk about it. It's more something I imagine people might have said. But I realized actually I should probably wait a little bit longer before I talk about the thing I was going to address. I'll wait a little bit longer. The thing. I had an idea of something I wanted to talk about, but I will get to it later. Whee!
Yahoo!
Sure was nice of Henry Avery to make all these all these rock climbing courses for us with these clearly marked spots.
Up we go.
You know, until you called out the upper arm strength, I hadn't really been paying attention. But he's really just using his arms. For most of this.
He doesn't really do full body climbing.
Yeah, he's not really
Nathan
using
Drake.
his legs, which is not how you rock climb in real life.
But it makes the animations even more complicated
Yeah,
than they
in
already
real
are.
life, you like are supposed to avoid using your arms as much as possible. You are supposed to climb mostly with your like legs and body weight more than anything else, and your legs and your hands are just there to grab things.
The model from the first game, the classic Nate or whatever it was called, is pretty applicable these days.
Oh,
isn't it?
cartoon Nate.
Cartoon Nate, yeah.
Yeah, where he's built like Crash.
Rafe. Ah, damn it. Watch your back, Sam.
No. Sam is 5 miles away from them, Nate. That's fine.
I was
They're
gonna say
not
this
at
is
his back yet.
This is quite a large island.
I think he's gonna be fine.
And I'm not seeing any pirate colony yet.
Yeah, maybe there just isn't one. Maybe they ran out of money.
So that's the thing, right? Is that so? One thing I haven't talked about a lot yet. Again, another kind of point of I guess I wouldn't say contention because we don't know what Hennig's was going to be like on this front. But one thing we do know is that Druckmann and Stanley wanted to make something slightly more grounded
That should hold.
compared to the previous entries, and specifically, and I should say more grounded again, relatively speaking, because all of this crazy pirate architecture is pretty nuts on its own, on the face of it, right? But
Is there treasure down there?
could be. I feel like that's way too far for a jump. Maybe. Hey, he's reaching his hand. I guess we could do it.
I was gonna say you can also just let the rope down some, can't you?
Yeah. Here. Let's go over here. Why not, right? Let's find out what's going on over here.
I do not know which way is progression.
That last jump you just made was terrifying.
Don't worry about it.
He launched himself out, and yet he went further in when he grabbed. It was truly incredible.
All right, looks like they go to the same place. Looks like it all leads to the same
The
place.
illusion of choice.
Well, I mean, I like it's you got more stuff going on. It's not just a straight shot to things. There's a little bit more
Yeah, it's
sense
not
of
like it's David
exploration.
Kajier. It's just
What you don't know is this is actually changing the course of events that will play out in the game.
oh my gosh.
It's possible.
If you don't go this way, Sam wears a blue shirt instead of red later on.
Ah.
And then he turns evil if he's wearing the red shirt for too long because it's possessed by pirate souls.
By pirate anger.
I've got to get me booty back. He gets possessed by
No quarter for thieves.
thieves.
Oh my gosh,
very
and what
shiny.
is this game called?
The thieves' end. That thief met his
He
end.
met his end.
That's crazy.
Are we thieve?
Crossbones, Jesus Dismas Gestus. Also nautical symbol for shipwreck.
If we take from the pirate colony, are we thieves?
Yes.
I don't know. Is it thieving if you're stealing from the thieves who stole it?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Still stealing.
You're still stealing from the original person.
Belongs in a museum.
So you're saying those people who buy the paintings that were taken from the Jews during the Holocaust? You saying that that's okay if they took those paintings and put them in museums
I'm just
in France?
saying. I'm just saying that if you had your stuff stolen in the first place, then you're just a sucker. So.
Don't get stolen from, idiots.
Exactly.
God.
It's that simple, really.
Oh my god.
Simply don't get stolen from.
People are bad.
Oh, I see. I sat there, I was like, this looks like a kill plane. I was like, but it's really not that far of a drop.
I thought for sure there was a. Oh, right, of course, I'm just supposed to do this. I remember. I was looking for a grapple point, but yeah, I was supposed to grab onto this. I was looking because I was like, there's stuff over there, but then there's
Yeah,
rocks.
you want to go through
I got
the
distracted.
water.
I got
Into the water.
distracted.
Yeah.
I hope there's no sharks in this cave.
Refreshing.
What is that?
Crabs!
It's Jack Sparrow.
Let's get out of here quick!
Time for crab, baby.
We don't want to get attacked by those crabs.
Spyglass.
Aye.
Those are very expensive in D&D.
In D&D?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But I guess
Do they like
craft-
up your critical hit? Or
No,
something?
they don't do anything like that. But it's like you're seeing like a basic list of items, and it's like it's like a file is like a gold, and then that's like a tankard. It's 50 silver or 5 silver, and all these things. And you see spyglass, it's like either 100 or 1,000 gold, and it's like, dear God.
What's do?
Oh, hey.
What do
Anyone
it
come
do?
by here? Tall, lanky, filled with...
No, Nate.
stupid
You've been
ideas.
transported in time. That is Sam. Don't you see the
Oh
little
my
jean
God!
Oh my god, Titanfall 2. That's the that's the supernatural element.
And is that Nate?
jacket? Yes.
Nate finds his own journal.
Effect and cause.
Bad luck, huh?
What's this? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of text.
Another 1808.
Oh, let's see it.
I confronted Burns this morning as we were making preparations to leave the caves. Our crew and food stores diminished. I demanded we return home so we might return with more men and more supplies. Burns laughed, and repeated his mantra. The treasure is within our mantra. Treasure is within our reach. I held firm. Even if we were to find Avery's stash with one ship remaining, we would barely have enough room for ourselves on the return voyage, let alone any Hindu gold. I turned to First Mate Hayes for affirmation, but he backed away as though I had the plague. Now Burns approached me, smile on his face, urging me to consider the good of the expedition, that I not foment dissent among the crew. The thread between his words was plain. I suggested that perhaps I needed to rest and retired to my camp. To hell with these fools. I have no intention of dying here with my only legacy being in that man's book. Words in that man's book. If Burns believed this place to be Libertalia, if he wishes to go on, then he and the others shall go on without me. I shall break from this group at first light. Let us see how they fare with no navigator.
Well. Ooh, a map.
So this place is charted, is what you're telling me right now. This is, you know.
Doesn't seem to be very thoroughly charted. It seems like all they found is absolutely nothing. A lot of bupkis. And it looks like they've charted quite a bit of it and found absolutely nothing.
Shame. Shame for them, anyway. Good for us.
Yeah, we're just winners.
He's got the... This is just the same skeleton model as before, isn't it? Because it's got the hole in the head, too.
Might be.
See
Yeah,
right there?
yeah, it is. It's the same one as the guy that we found in the broken down puzzle in Scotland. But yeah, when this was one of the first demos they showed for this game, was kind of this bit we're gonna see here in a second. And when Nate walked by and said "tall, lanky" with stupid ideas about pirate treasure, I thought maybe it was gonna be his kid as runoff.
Oh.
That theory will be blown out of the water by the ending of the sequence that was shown in the demo. But that was my idea when I was watching it. I was like, did we jump forward enough in time that he has like a teenage kid who's going off after pirates?
I hate you, Dad. I'm going after treasure.
Yeah.
In those boots?
Yeah, moron.
That guy died bad because it looks like he probably
Yeah.
didn't even like die on the fall. He probably just fell and starved to death. I say that he probably would have cut himself down. He probably would have found some way to cut himself down. Maybe he broke his. Maybe when he fell, he snapped his neck.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, yikes.
Ouchie.
What's this? Ooh.
Whoa. Why?
I need that. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure you don't need this.
A beaten.
Indeed. And now we can stab it into rocks in certain areas to create new handholds.
It's working.
You didn't go far enough.
I know I didn't.
Oh.
You can also jump and stab.
Oh, very good.
You cannot use it as a melee weapon, sadly.
No, Nick.
Okay. So it's not a shiv
No,
from the other Naughty Dog game. They've only done 2 games, in case you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
It's true. Definitely no
The Last
other
of Us
Naughty
1
Dog
and
games. Definitely no other Naughty Dog games referenced or directly observed in this one. Alright, I can make that jump. That's easy.
Is it easy?
Yeah, easy peasy. Alright, now I gotta make this jump. Easy!
No. That wouldn't have worked like that at all.
Yeah, it would have.
Sure
on,
it would
Nate.
have.
What are you talking about?
Come on,
Do
Nate.
you know about rock climbing with the piton?
Easy peasy, guys.
With
Come on,
Philippe
don't worry about it.
Piton?
Don't worry about it, seriously.
This thing is, like, presumably, like, 300 years old.
Shut up.
It's just metal.
No, it's actually from the future, Joey. We already established this.
Well, but the future is now in the past. So it still would have been old.
No, it would be. It
Hop,
would be.
skip, and
Would it be like the de-evolutionator?
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
And it would like make it like return to its base components.
It's possible.
Would it be like if you found a diamond, but it was actually from the future? So then when you went to the future past, it turned into coal.
I feel like this texture might get... Oh, my. What is he shooting at?
Oi, you got a target? Saw something, maybe. Movement along the tree line.
Daggum, dude.
Thick jungle over there, eh? It's all moving. I don't see anything. Damn it. All right, everyone. False alarm. But keep an eye out. Let's go.
So that little circle you see there is if you don't have a weapon drawn yet, you can
Well,
still...
no, that's if you don't have a weapon. Period.
Oh, right, of course, I don't have a gun at all, do I? Yeah, I got nothing.
my.
I lost my gun because in the shipwreck, of course, my mistake. I was like, I thought you couldn't... Oh, no, I thought you couldn't holster your weapon once you were in an area like this, but yes, Josh was correct.
Yeah, I was going to say, this texture, I feel like people with that tryptophobia probably don't like this texture very much.
With what?
The fear of the holes.
Oh,
Like the repeating holes or
sure.
whatever.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, now we got an
What
upgraded
gun is
assault
that?
rifle over the AK. Though the AKs, I think we may still see it occasionally. This is kind of the new...
Jump on
This is
him.
the new assault rifle.
Uh-oh. You don't see that body, right?
No.
There's that rock between him and the body. You may see it in a second here, but that's okay, because I'll
You
take
gotta
care of it
hurry.
first.
Never mind. He dumb brain.
It's all good. Now, are you in view of the other... Oh, you
Grass.
could've been.
But not in this grass, I'm not.
There's a guy down over here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Watch yourself. Spread out.
Oh, bat. Oh.
No, it was still a bad move. He's now in the danger zone.
Ooh, I like this music kicking in like this.
There's a lot of good adaptive tracks in this that kind of flow in and out of stealth, caution, and full-blown action. It works pretty well. There's not as many strong melodies in the soundtrack of this game as there are in some of the earlier ones, but there's still a lot of really good stuff tucked away in it. And there's a lot of really cool adaptive music like that.
Jump on him.
Give him the Goomba stomp.
Make him.
He's out of range for a Goomba stomp, but I can do a Goomba kick.
Oh boy.
Falcon kick.
Kick. Yes.
Yes!
Man, it's so funny.
I don't think I can make that jump.
Dead.
Okay. Definitively.
Executed live on stage. It's just phenomenal. I can't believe they did it. They had to do it to him, I guess.
Can you Goomba stomp him from here?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna wait for him.
Do it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
Oh my gosh.
A Doken.
Men, another one.
Oh man.
And that actually makes sense that he didn't scream because he kicked him right in the stomach, so he knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're playing really well right now, Jake.
I gotta make up for my poor performance
No, you're
on
actually
the
playing
downhill
this
jam.
insanely well. You're. I don't know if this is the optimal route, but you're basically doing the exact
I did just turn
stealth route
around.
that I usually did.
God, there are a ton of enemies.
This is a
here.
absolutely massive fight. If you want to really do experiment with going into and out of stealth, this is one of the best fights to do it because it's a massive arena with so many guys. You can get caught, hide, re-engage, hide so many times across.
Yeah, no, this is where the game becomes Viet Cong Simulator.
So how do you actually go back into hiding?
You just hide in grass for
you just
a while.
have break. Well, you can't. I don't think you could let you duck into grass until they're in caution.
You just have to break LOS basically.
Yeah, for long enough for
time.
them to lose track of you.
That's bad.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
fine.
It's totally fine, dude. Don't worry about it.
You know, if they actually did build this thing here,
Nothing yet.
infrastructure must have just been
I
a
didn't even throw
nightmare.
two, but that's okay. It got both of them that way, so it's fine.
It's all good.
Well, you're in combat because he threw two.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I just made a mistake. You know what? That's fine. Now we get to see a bit of both worlds. We got the copperhead here, if I can pick it up. There we go. Another new assault rifle.
No, you haven't picked it up, moron.
Pick it up, dude!
Oh shit!
It's another assault rifle, but it has a scope on it.
Oh, it's a fully automatic. Is that the first we've gotten so far?
With a scope, yes.
Okay.
First in the series, I believe, that has a scope but is fully auto.
So see, I'm still in combat, so I can't duck into the grass there. I gotta.
There's a
lose
guy
the long
right
way
on your
that.
6.
Ouchie.
That would mean I'm on your 12.
Space shit.
That's impossible. I took evasive maneuvers.
Is there any clear indication of when you've gone back into stealth?
You'll hear them saying, "I think I don't see him. I don't know where he is."
You'll hear the music cue.
Yeah, and the music will change.
Okay.
Back to the mid, like I said, because there's adaptive tracks of complete stealth, caution, armored guy. So you may notice when you shoot the armored guys, there's a different hit
Yeah, I saw
indicator.
that. This is a tricky situation when you find yourself in.
It's true.
Kids, how's Spidey gonna work his way out of this one?
And you can also aim over cover or around cover on edges. You can do this in the previous games too, but it's a little bit easier to do it now. If you're right at the edge, you don't have to push the stick for him to do it. He'll just do it comfortably sometimes.
Okay.
So yeah, you can, just like in the other games with the armored guys, you can knock their helmets off, and you get a little different indicator if you're hitting a guy with armor, just to make sure you know exactly what you're shooting at.
Now what's this?
Grenades. Need those, thanks.
Oh, you are in stealth now, so...
And this guy's armored, but... Oh no, he's not. Never mind, he's out of helmet. Okay.
Oh,
Another helmet.
China Lake.
Now you're out. That's it. Encounter over. Congratulations.
And now you
won.
have a perfect stealth weapon.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, Nate's fists.
Yeah.
Like, that's honestly the best stealth weapon in the game.
M14 custom. We
That's
haven't
the
seen that
sniper
one yet,
rifle.
right? Is it the same one?
No.
Never mind, I don't want the grenade launcher. This is the first power assault rifle we can find. Actually, I think this is the only power assault rifle. There's also a power shotgun, a couple of other things, but this is the power assault rifle.
Neat.
Yeah, extremely high rate of fire and does much more damage than the normal assault rifles.
Okay.
And that's a Pistoli, I think? Yep. But I'm going to stick with the 45.
I'm gonna say, it seems like since it's an assault rifle, they're a little bit more generous with the ammo compared to some of the other powered weapons.
You know, there were like those 10 guys behind you that just like kind of chilled where they were. They were like,
I guess so.
must
Or,
be doing a
or
drive.
they came around and I killed them. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure if you pass guys by a far enough distance in this encounter, the guys behind you they won't despawn, but they'll just not show
Care.
up where you are. Yeah.
So the exit from this encounter is over here, and you can perfect stealth your way over here, or you can shoot a bunch of guys and then slip past them while they're looking for you over there. You can leave the area.
Okay, cool.
So you don't even have to clear the encounter. Like, I've been up here moving forward with a bunch of guys still sweeping the area over there. You just got to move quickly enough that they don't see you standing up there when you do this. Very nice.
I
Very
bet a
nice.
speedrun in this game would be fun.
Yeah. So this is also another reason why I was talking about that. This game has the most aesthetic elements in common with the original, because we're back on a tropical island again, like in the original, but obviously with 10 years worth of technological advancement,
Very different.
really pushing what the game's actually capable of showing us.
Look at all
Okay.
the rod rays.
Where to?
It's true, but they're not gratuitous with them for the
They're
most
not.
part in this
Wait,
game.
are we in the Lost Woods now?
It's
I
possible.
don't hear the music.
Certainly looks like it. Well, yeah, you're not by the right door, moron.
Oh,
Idiot.
Wow, a big moron drop
Hard
there.
M-word.
who dat?
Who dat?
He's got another headshot.
Another 1808. To whoever finds this note, know that Jonathan Burns, erstwhile leader and financier of our expedition, has murdered me and others for want of Avery's treasure. He worked the crew to the point of exhaustion, promising them glory but bringing them illness and starvation. He bound a man to a mast and left him to die. And then I witnessed the bastard push our navigator to his doom for daring to speak his mind. That was the guy we found a second ago.
Yep.
He found me making preparations to leave for home and confronted me. I brandished my pistol and informed him I was returning to England, where I would inform the world of his deeds. When I turned away, the blackguard shot me in the back and then fled into the jungle. I returned to fire, but I'm not certain if my bullets hit their mark. My time grows short and my hand weak. In the absence of earthbound justice, I beseech you. Pray to God above that Burns pay for his treachery. Signed, Walter Hayes, first mate of the Suffolk, March 23rd, 1808.
Well, since we haven't heard of Mr. Barnes, I'm sure he got his comeuppance one way or
It's
another.
pretty dark.
So, again, on the subject of just the general handling of archaeological elements in this game, this would suck. I adore the number of threads we're following through this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crew had about as much luck as me with this treasure.
Because we've got the actual original,
Nate,
like...
you're still alive.
We got the whatever
Don't
the
be-
hell was actually going on with Avery and crew back in the day, and we've also got this other thread to follow now. Plus everything else we picked up
Another
along
knife
the
for
way.
the collection. Dress Dirk.
Dirk. That's probably deeply disrespectful to some cultures.
No, I don't know. There's that in Final Fantasy. There's an Oracle Chamehameham Dirk at some point.
Is that so?
Yeah, I know it's Orhalcum. I'm just being an ass.
Anyway.
I was about to say I had a card of that, but no, I have a like 27-cent. God, what card game? It's called the Scarlet Kris, Kris, that I found when I was helping somebody. I was tearing up somebody's carpet,
Nice.
and I found this card
no.
underneath it. Even though they're not a nerd, so I'm not exactly sure where it came from.
Yeah. Kris is a curved sword that's indigenous to Indonesia, I believe. They're just long.
This was a
They're not
fantasy
like
card
scimitars
game
in terms of curved. They're like a snake.
Oh, very good.
I nearly shot your head off.
Okay, what shoreline guy would be climbing that?
That's fair.
Away from. It's good to see you're alive, little brother.
And this was when it was like, oh, so it's not a kid.
Yeah.
Because the demo cut there.
Okay.
Before we can get to, dude,
What are we doing?
what? Shut up.
I mean, our supplies are at the bottom of the Indian Ocean.
Okay, so we go steal some from Nadine's army.
Yeah, and there's that. We're going up against an army
Yeah, we've been holding our own so far.
while being marooned in the middle of nowhere.
We were trying to get here,
When
remember?
we had an escape plan. Okay, just hear me out. Crazy suggestion. Let's go down there and at least secure one of Rafe's boats.
The boats can wait.
Sam is one of those
here?
like Confederates who wanted to keep
my
fighting,
life back.
like after Lee surrendered.
And we're gonna do that by stepping into that jungle and finding Libertalia. Have you even seen any signs of a massive pirate colony? Because I sure the hell haven't.
He's a little late to start developing doubts, don't you think?
Look, can we at least acknowledge the chance that maybe Avery's idea for a secret pirate utopia didn't pan out? And maybe we're just swept up in this fantasy when instead we should be looking for a real way to save you.
I'm gonna scour this island inch by inch if I have to until I find that treasure. Now, if you're confused about what you're doing here, then you can go home.
I can't because you wrecked our boat.
Yeah.
I can go home? Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea what I put on the line to get you here?
About what I put on the line.
Like what?
Okay? The last 15 years of my life.
This has nothing to do with that.
It has everything to do with that.
What?
Treasure.
It's right here.
It's
We
right
found
here.
it.
We found it.
And now, for the first time in the entire series, we actually have to address how we're gonna get it out.
Holy crap.
You still want to go home?
Yes.
Let's just see what else we can
I
find.
miss my beautiful wife.
I miss my wife. I miss my wife, Tails.
I miss her
I miss her so
much.
much. I'll be back. Okay, well. So,
Lemurs!
something I was going to talk about earlier that I
That's
stopped
a
myself when I was saying I'll wait to
lemur.
talk about this a little bit is I think an argument could hypothetically be made that you could skip the little, like, hanging out, like, the little, like, staging ground island and just have the map in Kings Bay lead straight here.
Yeah.
But I think it's really invaluable from a pacing standpoint. Number one, to have a really long section with no enemies of let's just look around.
Yes.
It's important from a tone standpoint to be able to feel Nathan being not into it anymore.
Yeah, you have to have an area with very little music, very little shoot bangs in order to be introspective about how Nate's a dick. Basically.
And you also need the extra time of like, okay, this is getting insane. You need and that'll lead you to another clue and another clue, as Joshua would put it.
We need to put that in this. Every time I say it, the clip needs to roll. I'm sorry, Jacob.
In
Sorry,
order,
better.
because it really
You'll
you
get
really,
copyrighted, but it's a. It's
Well,
a
no, you just
hit
don't have
need
the
to
audio.
type.
You have me saying it, and then you just put the guy who's also the
algorithm's
Minister of
strong
Defense in
enough,
frickin'
though.
Transformers,
he's in all kinds of stuff.
battle
Josh.
troops.
Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I think that you do need to hit that point of like, no. It probably what if? I think from us as gamers in the audience, sure, we're gonna find something obviously, but I think it's valuable from a narrative standpoint to get to like they have this island and there's their planning ground for their magical pirate Epcot, and what if it didn't happen? Because that would be realistic.
I don't know what you're talking
It
about.
would also suck.
No, it wouldn't. Everyone's gonna share everything. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong.
It's like communism. It's panned out every
Where is
time.
this? Where is this commie pirate utopia?
It's right
Sam,
here.
up here.
I'm coming.
Well, no one's home.
This place has seen better days, huh?
Yeah, the roof could use some work. Sam, this way.
Now, before I go to the progressione.
Okay.
You gotta get the treasure.
through.
Or is that progress?
Oh, I thought. Hold on.
Nathan, it's this way.
Is it? Is it Sam? Whatever. Maybe that was treasure. Who cares? I really don't care. We need to just move on. With this.
Treasure?
We need to figure out what's going on. We got an archaeological adventure.
To the right person, all of this is treasure.
It's true. I mean, this is look. If this was an actual archaeological expedition and we weren't being hunted by a private military corporation, this would all be an invaluable find. But, you know.
Oh, well. The treasure up there? I don't see any shinies, though. But why else would it exist? I see a box.
I see a box. I know what to do with those.
This could be integral to our investigation.
Investigazione.
There's a crate. I got an idea. Here we go.
What's your idea, Nate?
Heads up!
Holy crap, I would have never thought of that, Nate. You're a genius.
And it went right in the perfect spot,
Thank you
too.
for saving me the time, game designers.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
What do you see?
No houses, wide street. Clearly a commercial district of some kind.
Yes, thank you for that, Nathan. Come on. What do you see?
You just want to hear me say it, don't you?
Really want to hear you say it.
All right. Libertalia.
Libertalia! The long-lost legendary pirate utopia discovered after 300 years by one Samuel Drake. And his younger, slightly less charming brother who happened to be tagging along for the ride. You know, I always knew you'd make something of yourself one day.
Yeah, just so you know, it's not my first lost city.
You should just enjoy the moment.
Maybe this one won't
I
get
will
destroyed.
say, this is the first Lost City where we've been able to stand still for like 5 seconds without a sense of urgency, so...
How about that building right over there?
Oh, you mean the one with the massive guard tower?
Yeah, I say we go see what it was guarding.
Works for me.
You know, we also run into the issue now of if we find the treasure, and it's a lot of treasure, it's like even if we escape with some of the treasure, it's like the rest of the, you know, Shoreline's gonna get the rest.
That's your idea of speechless?
Yeah, I don't know how much damage we can do on carrying treasure out of here.
How the hell did they keep it a secret?
Uh-oh, I don't think I can get back up there. There's a treasure. I didn't see the window. There's a window you're supposed to vault through over there, and there's a treasure over on that platform, I believe.
This place, I mean, even without the treasure, this is quite the find.
I agree, but we need the treasure,
If
Sam.
only Alcazar saw it that way.
You just can't let us enjoy this, can you?
I'm enjoying it. But we have
Yeah,
a goal
dude,
here.
you're being kind of casual about the fact that someone's going to murder you, probably with like a knife or something.
No, he said death is not a mercy I will grant.
Oh, I guess,
you.
yeah, he'll probably just cut your balls off.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Can I make that jump? I can. I'm gonna. Okay,
Hey,
Sam.
Sam, some of the greatest...
Floor is lava, Sam. You're losing.
Some of the greatest explorers in history were eunuchs, Sam. It's okay. Zheng Ha, he was a eunuch. You'll be fine. He even got to pet a giraffe.
Wow.
This letter's still legible.
What's it say?
1715. So this is before.
Father, you no doubt heard my vessel was destroyed by an East Indiaman's ship. If you grieve for me, I beg your forgiveness, but I need the world to believe me dead. Not only is your son alive and well, you shall be happy to hear I resigned my captaincy. I no longer make my fortunes as a thief. Instead, my stalwart crew of buccaneers and I have joined other like-minded souls to further the cause of liberty. We are founding a colony where every man is considered equal and free to do as they wish. To that end, I have chosen to work the fields and livestock, which I imagine would amuse you to no end, and it brings me satisfaction the likes of which I have never found back home. For now, our location must remain secret, but I hope one day you can come here and see what we have accomplished. A society free of the unjust subjection. Subjection you have grown to accept.
For once, I was the one
Christopher.
reading things wrong.
Christopher Condent?
No, that's just a new symbol. That's not
I was
Trogdor.
gonna say I don't remember that. I was like, that's not the Trog. We haven't seen that symbol before. This is some other captain, a lesser captain, who's just living here, I guess. This was his pad. This is his bachelor
not
pad.
bad. Not bad. What's down here?
So again,
Sam, check it out.
on the front of the
Blacksmith forge.
on the front of
Wait,
like,
he's tending to the livestock. Why does he have a blacksmith's forge under him?
well,
This
probably he rents an apartment above the blacksmith or something.
It would get hot up there.
Yeah,
Or maybe his dad did move here, and that's a letter that he sent to his dad. Who knows?
maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
What's this? A sword.
A sword.
Making some cutlasses here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, circumstantial.
Put it in your pocket. You never know when you'll need it.
Avast, you dirty dog!
Nice. I was doing the...
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
I was doing the thing.
Right, right. You're a horrible pirate.
Yar. Sad yars.
Sad yars. Yeah, the tone of this game is really interesting. Oh.
If they did, they didn't do it on this island. Otherwise, word would have gotten out about the place.
Good point.
I mean, they probably just took it to Kings Bay in small quantities, right?
Very small quantities.
Yar.
Yar.
I mean, they could have just, like, manufactured things that looked like they were from India or something. Or, you know, just from some other part of the world, and then when they came from the north, it was just like, you know, making a trip back from India. Got some stuff here if you want it.
This is made in China.
This is quite the establishment they had here.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
So again, on the
What
front...
supernatural force got them out of here?
I'll check
Wait,
that
what? That chair wants to talk to you?
Chair wants to talk to me, I guess.
Ooh.
It just phased in as in it's Elena. It's just like, kept you waiting, huh?
Not a bad view.
Hey. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
What were they doing here?
Oh, the colonists?
Yeah. I mean, you throw your lot in with these infamous outlaws, then what?
You know, take a load off, find some refuge, enjoy a little grog. It's far worse fates.
I guess. Except you have to see Avery's statue every day. Hey, you ever wonder, like, with different choices, how we might have ended up?
I mean, like you taking your magic show on the road?
No, that was an option. I was
It
good.
was not a viable option.
What? You know what? You're just jealous. You always were.
I told you, Obi-Wan is jealous.
Jealous. I will be the most powerful magician ever.
I have magic rocks from Shambhala, Sam. What do you have?
When I saw that woman in half, I'll be able to stop her from dying.
Hadn't started by chasing these people who've been dead for hundreds of years. You think it would resemble more of a normal life?
Normal. You've got everybody gathered around the table for Thanksgiving, exchanging all the baby photos, something like that. No, thank you. Not for me. I like the hand we've been dealt.
Yeah, heard that before.
Come on, we're fortunate, man.
This is fortunate.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I've been locked up for the last 15 years, so it's all relative, I suppose.
All right, well, I'll give you that. This is much better than prison.
I'm gonna like if Shoreline has gotten to that big building when they stand up.
Yeah.
It's like, oops, guess we missed our opportunity.
Yeah, I was about to say, service here is lousy.
You know, if he was going to be a magician, yeah, at this point, it would be a pretty strong, like, act to end on of, like, he's on stage and he just, like, pops the resin pills and just, like, veins start glowing blue and he just starts floating. Ooh. There's some left in it, potentially.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Pop the cork. No!
What's poppin'?
So what the heck happened here?
No, we haven't found casual skeletons yet.
Yeah, I mean, there's no bodies anywhere.
No?
We find bodies everywhere we've gone so far, except for
mean,
here.
The only bodies we found have been
you say that like there aren't hundreds of ghost towns in the United States.
I know, I understand that, Joshua. But again,
But
that then means what we don't know what
usually,
happened.
I was gonna say, Usually the ghost towns, it's like, okay,
found a local
well,
watering hole.
work dried up and
Pirates will
people
be
left.
pirates.
That's what we know, but we don't know about this stuff.
Well,
place.
I mean, yeah, there could be
Tables,
zombies.
Glasses.
That's been known to happen a few times.
It has
before.
happened. I don't think it's going to happen here. I think maybe possessed skeletons broke free from their vessels.
Skeleton warriors.
Finally,
You
we will exact our revenge. We need
You
to
say
take the
that like we
skeleton nation
haven't.
down.
You say that like we haven't. We don't already have evidence that Trogdor was around.
There's a skeleton,
Ah, okay.
possibly of Trogdor.
I mean, yeah, I could see him burninating the
Horse
thatched
bones.
roofs here.
They're still tied up.
Like they were abandoned.
They were abandoned. But why?
Don't know. Maybe people left in a hurry.
Or they were taken away.
They were
Something isn't
raptured.
kosher here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
They were the only true Christians.
We're going to just find a neatly folded
How
pile of
much of
clothing.
folded clothes?
There's going to be a chapel here, and all the clothes are going to be in
What
the
do you think
chapel.
Yeah, because everyone went to church at the same time, same
do you mean?
chapel, all
You
of
know,
the
all
clothes.
good things must come to an end, right? I mean, I joke about cursed pirate treasure, but after hearing all your stories,
Well, the simplest explanation is usually the correct one.
Except in
Yeah.
every single one
So
of the fucking-
zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
Mad cow disease for humans.
A lot of possessions left behind
Beans?
if they did leave in a hurry.
Oh, I was hoping it was a can of Bush's baked beans.
And Bush's grill and beans, yeah. Yeah.
I hope one day this show is sponsored by Bush's
Bush-
baked beans.
Locked. Of course.
There's the chapel. It looks like I don't
my
see.
Oh my gosh.
I do
I
not
don't
see
see any piles of clothes though.
It's in the middle because it collapsed in
They're
on
on the
itself.
side because God wanted to keep it very, very clean,
Holy.
so that people could use it during the dark times.
Let's see.
Hey, Sam, check it out. It's like a pirate code of conduct.
What does it say?
It says, "He who deserts Libertalia in time of battle shall be punished by death."
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, if you're here, you gotta fight. Why did they abandon their horses? Nope, too far. Article 5. Did these slavers, murderers, and thieves actually follow these rules?
Probably.
can you imagine this place back in its heyday? The shops open, crusty old pirates hanging around.
There's a lot of this place. We're just seeing like a small section of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, so far it's all been dead ends, but it's been storytelling, so it's fine. Another Moogle vase.
Hey, look at this. There were families here.
Yeah, so where the hell did everyone go?
Oh my gosh. I completely forgot that he mentioned
I
that.
did. I remembered.
The
Let's
Rapture.
go. I'll just let them go. Let's just keep talking about this. You know what? It's looking more
He's-
and more plausible.
Nate should
There
have
are
been
no
like,
folded baby clothes.
Nate should have been like, you know, Sam, since you've been locked up, they come out with this neat series called Left Behind.
I think the books may have been out, but the movies may not have been. He missed the Star Wars prequels.
Oh, thank God.
He's a blessed man.
No. He actually
Got out
he
just
went
in
and got
time.
he went and got the box set right afterwards and was sorely disappointed.
He got out just in time for the sequels, though.
He would have been so confused. He's like, wait, I saw the 4th, 5th, and 6th. But
he was
this is
like,
the
wait.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
He was like, whoa, the Red Sox are good at baseball? It's crazy.
He got out just in time for the Cubs to be good at baseball.
Oh man.
Captain Avery. I was wondering when
What
you'd
year did
turn
they
up.
win the World Series? Like 2018? 2016. Yeah. It's the year this game came out, and 2 years after it's set. Ooh.
Hey, Nathan, check it out. I would totally get a picture of myself in this thing. If we had a camera, that is.
Well, hey, I can sketch in my journal.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see
Freaking
it.
Sam, don't you
Have you not looked at his journal even once?
I promise there are good drawings.
There he goes.
Nice drawings, Nate.
And it's so much lower quality
Oh, yeah,
than
for
everything
sure.
else.
He wasn't going to give Sam the satisfaction of actually
Saw a
trying
few
on
of them
that
when I
one.
was coming to find
We saw this
you.
before as well.
Who's marking these places?
Remember, that's the thing with the
another
3
sigil?
crosses in the forehead.
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
It's
Maybe
Davy
invaders.
Jones.
I mean, I'm sure these
Yeah,
guys have
Davy
plenty of
Jones
enemies.
invaded.
It's a good point.
Maybe there's some truth to the whole parrot thing. What's
Yeah.
this symbol?
I thought I saw a nest up there.
Yeah.
This is amazing and
We
all,
haven't
but
really
I
seen many,
suppose we get to
or
that
any
big
birds.
building with
Have
the
we seen
tower.
any animals on this island?
We've seen a couple.
We
buzzing
have. We saw
around.
lemurs, remember?
Oh, we
saw-
did. We did. We
That
saw.
thing is called a lemu.
Everything could just be treasure.
That feels like
That's
progression. To
progression.
me.
There is one other thing that we need to find before we move on.
Over here, I believe.
I believe it's by yeast stocks.
What's this?
Hey, we found this as a treasure
oh,
earlier.
we
Essentially,
did. It's the
found,
lock.
Yeah. Now it's just an asset in the game.
Wow. Is it the exact same asset?
It's,
so.
it's slightly different.
Armor with a pirate sigil on it.
Yeah.
That might could like take him.
The pirate police.
Weapons on the ground.
No firearms though. We've only seen.
It's even a pirate
melee
utopia
weapons.
needs a place to lock up riffraff.
Being too
Can you
piratey.
imagine who pirates put in prison? That's a little hypocritical, don't you think? Pirates having a jail?
Well, I guess every group has its assholes.
Like you, Sam.
I got a spittoon.
Lord
in
knows
here.
it's not me. I would never do anything bad like lie to my wife.
Oh no, my
Oh
wife.
no, my wife.
And now Nate's sad again.
Oh.
Ancient stone pot.
Whoa, like weed.
Actually, I don't think it is in the prison.
I think we've actually found all the like documents and stuff for this section.
Yes,
Josh.
there is one other thing though. I'm not sure. Is it in the next section?
Might be in the next section.
You know the thing I'm talking about.
I assume I do,
I don't.
but I'm pretty sure that's everything for this area.
Okay.
Say, how Josh? I'll bleep it out. What is it we're looking for?
The underground area.
That's still up ahead. That's progression.
Okay, gotcha.
Find ally.
I didn't know if you had to find it.
No, that's progression.
Okay, good. You do have to find it. Because, yeah, that seems pretty critical.
Yeah, no, I was checking the guide. We we found all. I'm pretty sure we found all the optional conversations, documents,
Yeah, we
etc.
have. We have. I wasn't sure if it was progression or
You have
not.
to find all of them to
This
unlock
way,
the
follow
true
me.
ending.
Yeah, where Nate kills
Well, that's the thing.
Sam.
It's just I'm not even doing it for completion. I'm doing it because I actually really like. It's not like we're doing like a ton of like we're not doing like digging mini games or whatever. We're not doing
Yeah.
real hard
Wait,
archaeology.
so
work.
we're not playing Dino Masters Dig
Discover Duel.
2.
But I love that there's. I don't know. I really
looks promising.
adore how much like more environmental storytelling and puzzling out what happened there is to this. Because like we don't really know why there's no one around in Shambhala anymore when we get to Shambhala.
Well, there are blue men.
Yeah, but like why
Blue Man
isn't there
Group.
like still a booming society there? Why are there just some blue men hanging out guarding the
Probably because
juice?
most of them can't deal with the juice.
Yeah, but why aren't there just people living there not using the juice? My point is in general, it's not important. I don't mind, but it's just I'm just saying it's the type of stuff that you don't need in that game because that's not what that game's going for. But I really like how much is put into this one of figuring out what happened.
Look at this. Looks like the layout of the commercial district.
And boom, there's our treasury right there. See?
If it's
There's
the layout,
power.
what are all these
What are
arrows
these
for?
guys up to?
There's that symbol again.
Yeah. You know, if that symbol was from an invading force, we wouldn't have found it in an underground hideout.
Maybe there was trouble in paradise.
Rebellion.
Society or rebels.
All definite possibilities.
What it was the very first battle royale.
The reward was the horde. That was the one person who won.
And you also get to become the first soldier.
Avery was desperate to rip off that PUBG success as fast as possible, just like everybody else, and he got there way before Fortnite.
He got there on the
He foresaw the future.
He had the Book of
wasn't on the
Prophecy.
ground floor. He was on the basement.
He had the Book of Prophecies. He was ready for it.
A traitor.
There it
yeah. Painted copper bottle.
That man's sniffing.
It's still in good condition.
That man's sniffing a poppy to get some opium. Yeah.
You do what you must.
Do what you gotta
Is
do
that a
to
coffin?
survive. Nope.
No?
Some
No, this is
statue.
Aerith's church, I
No,
believe.
behind you.
Oh. Behind me.
The other behind.
You mean in front?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffins.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're
because
empty,
there you
though.
can see
Modest little church.
this is the chapel we were looking through at and a minute ago through the door that was up there.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it is relatively modest. It looks like this was probably a basement that we're in right now, and just the floor caved
Yeah,
in
this
at
was
some
just
point.
a cellar or something. Mm-hmm. And these guys probably weren't Catholic. They probably had in the church probably like a wine cellar, right?
Non-denominational. Yeah, instead of the non-denominational coffee shop, they have the non-denominational wine cellar.
That's our way out of here.
I was thinking. Why did I say?
That's
Catholics?
our way
I
out
meant
of here
Baptists.
as it goes down. Yarr.
Alrighty, now this
I
next
say
bit's a little bit nuts.
I see some light down
Because
below.
Catholics was more time appropriate. You're trying to make a Baptist joke, but you swung towards Catholic because of the time period. Your brain was skipping a little bit because you were trying to do too many things at once, Josh.
Yeah.
You valedictorian, you're on the football team, now you want to be pickle boy. You're trying to do too much.
I saw somebody
Found more of the
walking.
colony.
Did you?
I did.
Nah.
Mercenaries.